So week 18 at US Bank Stadium, we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The 11-5 Pittsburgh Steelers on the road here tonight in Minnesota. We'll be honest here, this game doesn't mean the most for the Steelers. I mean, obviously you still want to go win the football game heading into the playoffs, but currently as things stand in the AFC playoffs, the Steelers are the 3 seed trailing the number 2 seed New England Patriots and the number 1 seeded Let's Ride Denver Broncos. Really, I mean, we're either going to play the Miami Dolphins or we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are playing one of those Florida teams. We cannot fall to the 4th seed. That is locked in to the AFC South champions in Tom Brady's Indianapolis Colts. So no matter what, we will not have to face Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, who have been locked in basically with 12 wins already in the 5 spot. And the only reason they're there, of course, is because the Broncos are having such a good season up there in Denver. So really, it's either we're playing the Dolphins or we're playing the Jags. If we win tonight and the Patriots lose, we will get the number 2 seed. If we win and they win, of course, it stays the same. We will be the 3 seed. So let's see what happens here tonight, though, in Minnesota. We're not going to play our starters throughout the entire game just because we don't want to risk any injuries, especially on the offense, as we'll be taking on CJ Stroud and the Vikings. For Minnesota, this is the team that comes in tonight, the 7th seed. They would be taking on the number 2 seed Atlanta Falcons if the playoffs started today. But Khalil Ringo going to take one away from the former Ohio State quarterback in Stroud right to Ringo as Pittsburgh will take over from the 48. And here comes Tua Tagovailoa. Well, at least he's not going to throw for 30 interceptions this season, at least I hope not. 4,681 yards, 31 touchdowns, 24 picks. Unfortunately, he will likely not get that 5,000-yard mark, just considering I'm not planning on him playing this entire game. You will see some Hendon Hooker going deep into this ball game, but it's a 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line for Tua. He will dump it off to Najee Harris, who's been one of the most productive backs in all of football this season, both through the ground and in the air. And there you go. He's going to pick up a 1st down with his legs. Gain of 7 right there for Najee. Creating a 3rd and 10 though from the 18-yard line. Tagovailoa dropping back, looking to throw. He's got a wide open Chris Godwin, and Godwin's in. I mean, double-digit touchdowns this season for Chris Godwin. His first year as a Steeler has been excellent. 7-0 now our score, thanks to the touchdown pass to Godwin. The Vikings get it back from the 25-yard line. 2nd and 10 handoff. Dalvin Cook has got it. He'll rip off one away from Minkah Fitzpatrick, but he'll lose the football as Miles Jack's gonna knock it out. Alex Highsmith with the recovery. Pittsburgh takes over deep into Minnesota territory to the 6-yard line. A 3rd and 2 run by Najee Harris is converted. So a 1st and goal from the 3. Tua out the gun looking to throw over the middle. Chris Godwin's got touchdown number 2. And early on in this game, the Steelers have sprinted to a 14-0 lead in the first 6 minutes. Again, a 2-touchdown lead for Pittsburgh, with Minnesota getting the football back from the 37-yard line. CJ Stroud in a 1st and 10 hands it off to Dalvin Cook. Cook's got the first, doesn't fumble this time as Dalvin will pick up a gain of 14 into Pittsburgh territory. 3rd and 4 for Stroud from under center, dropping back, looking to throw. CJ Stroud will get it off to Jay Jettas. Justin Jefferson's got the 1st down as he's brought down after a gain of 19 yards. Stroud's only incompletion so far is that pick, and now it's a 3rd and 7. Again out the gun, Stroud looking to throw. He's got all day, and he will find his receiver for the 1st down. Curtis Samuel, the former Commander, has got the 1st to the 4, and that's how we'll close this first quarter. Minnesota deep into Pittsburgh territory, down by 2 tutties. So Minnesota's got a 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Handoff Dalvin Cook. He is in there, untouched in the end zone. Dalvin Cook makes it a 14-7 game as the Vikings have cut this Pittsburgh lead in half. 1st and 10 for the Steelers, back with the football from the 24-yard line. Play action fake for Tagovailoa, looking to throw over the top. Jalen Waddle stops running. I mean, the guy for one is always hurt. He comes back tonight, and he doesn't just make a play for the football. So that's not helping Tua's interception numbers. Minnesota gets it back. CJ Stroud decides to throw one back to Ohio State. So we're going to get the football back after Minnesota punts. 2nd and 6 from the 32 for Tua over the top. Pat Freiermuth, yeah, just give him the football right back. How about it? Eric Kendricks with the interception for Minnesota, as these two teams are just trading turnovers. I guess Pittsburgh really the only one to turn the ball over. Minnesota's punted it. 3rd and 3 for the Vikings from the 24-yard line. Stroud again looking to hit Columbus with that throw. Incomplete. It'll be a field goal coming out here for the Vikings. A 41-yarder is up, and it is good. 14-10 is now our score. Pittsburgh back with the football on a 3rd and 10. Tua looking to throw. Oh, he had Jalen Waddle wide open. Instead, he goes for NFL young boy George Pickens. Ball is incomplete. Pittsburgh punts it back as this offense has gone completely stagnant. CJ Stroud back with the football will hit his receiver over the middle. Big first down deep into Pittsburgh territory to the 40-yard line. It'll now set up a 3rd and inches from the 30. Handoff Dalvin Cook up the middle. First down Vikings, and Terrell Edmunds is going to bat it out. Dalvin Cook's 2nd fumble of the game. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the recovery, and Pittsburgh gets the ball back. Even though, yeah, this offense has been absolutely atrocious, we will get it back on a 3rd and 8. We've got the 3rd string running back, and Hobbs going to catch one at the backfield. I don't really know who that is. I'll keep it a buck with you. Zach Moss is our backup running back, who we likely will see later. Anyways, the Vikings get the football back. That ball is caught by Curtis Samuel, but Khalil Ringo's going to push him backwards, so Samuel will not pick up the first down, and that's going to do it for the first half. So not much going on really at the end of the 2nd quarter, but 14-10 is our score. The starters will come back for the 3rd quarter, but after that, going into the 4th, we'll see 14-10 for the Steelers. So here comes Tua and the offense from the 33-yard line. Let's try to get the offense moving the football downfield, eh? I mean, a screen pass is going to be caught right there by Najee Harris. He'll maneuver his way past his blockers, and Najee will pick up the first down in 11 yards. But now it's a 3rd and 8 from the 46-yard line. Tagovailoa out the gun. We'll dump it off to Najee Harris. Not much run after the catch. He's only going to get 4. We're going to boot this one away. We're going to punt it back to Minnesota. The Vikings get it back from their 16-yard line on a 2nd and 5. CJ Stroud looking to get rid of it. Stroud in the pocket. Still looking, going backwards. Alex Highsmith with the sack. He's already got a fumble recovery earlier, and Highsmith will drop Stroud, making it 3rd and 19, and Minnesota will just go to their ground game. Dalvin Cook almost picked up that first if he broke away from that Terrell Edmunds tackle, but Edmunds will bring him down to the ground, and Minnesota punts it back to Pittsburgh. So we've got it from the 47, 2nd and 13 for Tagovailoa after a sack, and he will find Jalen Waddle for the first time in this game. Waddle, thankfully, this time actually goes up and tries to catch the football. So a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Empty gun look for Tua, waiting for the route to develop, and it will be a slant route first down to Jalen Waddle. Big pickup right there of 17 yards down to the 8. 2nd goal from the 6 for Tua, looking to throw, waiting for Najee Harris to get open, and he will. Najee Harris into the end zone, 21-10. Now our score after Tua's 3rd passing touchdown of the game. An 11-point lead now for Pittsburgh, with Minnesota getting the football back. A minute to go left in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 4 for Stroud, looking to throw to his right. Where are you going? I don't know. Minnesota will not go for it on 4th down, so we're going to get the football back from around 7-yard line, 3rd and 5. For the backups, Hendon Hooker going to find Jalen Cropper. The former Fresno State Bulldog, and Cropper has got the first down to gain of 19. Hendon Hooker's first completion of his professional career in the regular season is converted for a first down. 11-point lead for the Steelers into the 4th. Can they convert on yet another 3rd down, though? 3rd and 3 for Hooker. Looking at a screen, he's got Zach Moss, but Moss doesn't get the first down. So 4th and 1, we're going to keep the offense on the field because why not? Oh, we probably should have brought Najee back in for this. Zach Moss is stuffed. So we give the Vikings the football back from the 30-yard line. Their offense has been horrible, but we give them life until Antoine Brooks on the sack. On 3rd and 4, he drops Stroud for a loss of 7. Minnesota going to come out for a 54-yard field goal, and that one is good. So a 1-score game, 21-13, with the Steelers offense getting it back from the 26-yard line on a 3rd and 9. Hooker looks. He has got grubs for the first down, our kick returner. Gain of 15 down to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 10 again for Hooker, looking to throw. Hendon Hooker, the former Tennessee Volunteer, finds Eric Gilbert up the middle. Pittsburgh's moving the football down the field with Hendon Hooker, but a huge 3rd and 8. Hooker looking to throw. Oh my God, that's horrible. Trying to get it to Zach Moss. It's incomplete. We'll play it back to Minnesota, but they've worked the ball all the way back down to the 47-yard line, so here they come. CJ Stroud trying to keep the playoff hopes alive against really the Steelers' backups, even though guys like Myles Jack are still in the football game, but a 2nd and inches. Stroud to his left in the flats. He will find his fullback for a gain of 4. Minnesota's worked it down to the 40 on a 1st and 10. Stroud looking to his right. Ball is caught. Great break on that one for Minnesota as they're down to the 22. Stroud out the gun, looking to throw over the middle. That ball is caught. Justin Jefferson catches it down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Vikings. Stroud again to his left. That ball is caught but short. 2nd goal from the 1. Stroud again out the gun, looking to throw to his right. Khalil Ringo. Oh, he gets Moss. No chance. Curtis Samuel Moss is Khalil Ringo. Oh my goodness. Long story short, the Vikings get the 2-point conversion, but here's Hendon Hooker's time to be a hero. He finds Zach Moss for a gain of 17 yards. Down to the 42-yard line, so 1st and 10 for Hooker. Looking, he goes back to Moss, over midfield into Vikings territory. Really a big play now away from getting into Justin Tucker's range and winning the football game. There it is, Eric Gilbert for the first down of the 31. You call your timeout, get it to the 26, 43-yarder, Justin Tucker, ball game. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to walk out of US Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis, Minnesota with the victory in Week 18. Now, it doesn't do anything to affect the Steelers' positioning in the AFC playoffs. The New England Patriots won their game earlier tonight, and of course, no matter the Colts score, it didn't really affect us. So no matter what, the Steelers are locked into the 3, and we will not be taking on the Miami Dolphins like we anticipated. We will be taking on the other Florida squad, the Jacksonville Jaguars. We will see Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, amongst others from Duval County. Of course, this game, though, going to be played in Pittsburgh. It is a rematch of, the 2018 AFC divisional round where Blake Bortles and the Jaguars went into Pittsburgh and won a shootout against Ben Roethlisberger. Don't want to remind you of that, but I'm just saying, first time playoff matchup since then where we have the Jaguars heading to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. It will be the 3 versus 6 matchup on Saturday night in game, of course, tomorrow night here on the channel. You're not going to want to miss it. The wild card round as the Steelers look to get back to the Super Bowl for the 3rd straight season. And folks, thank God for watching episode number 80 of the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise mode here on Madden 23. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure you like if you are enjoying the series so far. Give folks, thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.